Okay, this is Word, Unit C. We're talking today about a variety of different formatting text and paragraph tools. We're going to talk about how to format with fonts, how to use the format painter, how to change lines and paragraph spacing, how to align your paragraphs and work with tabs, how to work with indents, how to add bullets and numbering, and how to add borders, shading, and insert pictures into your documents. So the first thing we're going to talk about is formatting with fonts. Formatting text with fonts is a powerful way to enhance the appearance of your document. It's a way you can make it look richer, you can make it look a little bit more formal, a little bit more professional. It's a very nice way to make things look good. You can change the size of the text, you can change the font size, you can change the font color, you can change it into different types of fonts. So font size is measured in points, or PTS as it's abbreviated in the software, and a point is 1/72 of an inch. An 11-point Calibri font is the default size and font for new Word document. Microsoft Office changed to the Calibri font a couple versions ago as the default font. It used to be Times New Roman. And I don't know who made the decision or invented Calibri and decided that that needed to be the default font for Word, but somebody did, and that's what we have now. So when you're changing your font, you've got a font list that will come up if you look at the top of your document and you click on the drop-down arrow next to Calibri or whatever font you're using, and you can actually see all the different fonts. If you want to see how a font's going to look different, you can highlight a piece of your text and actually use the fonts to scroll through the fonts and take a look at it. Let me show you with the document. Okay, we're back to the Odyssey invite. We're going to close clipboard and say I want to change the font here. Go up to Calibri, click on this drop down arrow, and you can see in the background behind this font window it's actually changing the fonts to different types of fonts, so you can actually see it in real time. Let's go down here a little further. You can see what the different fonts look like actually in real time. And click back up here to leave it the way it is. You can also change the size. You also have this button in your font that will increase font size or decrease font size. You have the capability of also changing it to strike through, subscript, superscript, bold, italics, underline, etc., etc. You also can actually change the content of an area you have selected by changing the capitalization, whether you want the first letter capitalized, all in lowercase, all uppercase. You want to capitalize each word, or you want to toggle the case where you're lowercase, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase. Let's toggle case so you can see what I'm talking about. See how it makes the first letter lowercase and the rest of it uppercase? If you go back to capitalize every word, go back to sentence case. This is the way it is originally. And then it leaves us with these words that should be capitalized. I'll go back here and make these uppercase. And another one of uppercase, and it takes care of those errors. You saw how it was underlined as a grammar issue. Okay, so now you can see how that looks like. You can also see the colors and things like that if you play with the same. You click on the font color arrow and it'll list the colors, and you can also go into the custom colors. If you have an actual RGB color that you want to use for your font, you can actually set that in the font color area. Format Painter can be used to make to make font styles specifically a certain way. Bold, italics, underline. The Format Painter allows you to copy the formatted setting to apply it to text in other areas of your document. So if you want to use Format Painter, you're going to go into your format. Let's go back to Odyssey. And the Format Painter would be here. It allows you to select font color. Again, like I said, the more colors, if you have an RGB document color or font color that you want to use the red, green, blue on, you can do that. It allows you to pick underline styles, underline color if that's your choice. If you choose an underline style, then it'll allow you to pick the color. You can make it red, whatever you want to make. You can also change small caps, etc., etc. here within this font painter. and it'll change everything for you. See, it actually added that red underline to this word. I didn't really mean to do that, but I will go back to font and change that. no underline. So that got rid of it. The Format Painter font shows you what we just looked at, and you can get a preview of what your font's going to look like in that box down there. Let's go back to that document and I'll show you what that looks like. Let's just select this bunch of text. Let's go to Format Painter, and down here is actual the image where you can actually see what your font's going to look like. If you choose a different font, if you choose a different type of italic, regular, strike through, superscript, subscript, small caps, things like that. So if you choose to make those changes, you'd be able to see your changes in the window.